Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Underrail. And on this episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, for those of you who may not have caught the last episode, we are still out here looking for the Outpost. We've activated a few of them. We did take a secret pass that led us through this trap door, and we found a nice little technique, which is to close the gate on the enemies so that we can shoot them through it. So we're going to come back out here. We're going to see if we can find any more rat hounds. If we do, we of course will run them back up there to the gate. Maybe not the most honorable way of fighting rat hounds, but it's definitely one of the safest. And you know, if you got a really good technique, why not keep using it is all I got to say, guys. It's definitely something to it, and man, we're going to end it. There might be more than one there. There might not be any there. I don't know. We're going to keep moving, and we'll see how many follow us up here. One of them is coming along the way, and I'll show you guys on this episode the technique that we were using here. Now, the reason I'm doing this mainly is the fact I don't have a lot of ammo, and I don't like wasting it. Plus, I don't like using my health outpost if I really can avoid it. So let's see. This is about as far as I can go in there. If I can get right here, I might still be able to close the door. I doubt it, though. Yeah, we don't have enough. Hopefully, he does not get right on top of me, and he does. Dang it, I should have been a little bit extra cautious, but I wasn't, and now we're going to be kind of paying for it here. So let's go ahead and use this and do as much damage as possible. We're going to be using our weapon, the 7.62 millimeter weapon, the Hawker. Holy crap. Jeez, that does some serious damage. Oh, man, that is nuts. Holy crap. Let's switch back over to the 5mm one. We don't have a lot of ammo with either or, but geez, I kind of want to save that good ammo for an enemy that really deserves it, you know. And this is something I haven't really had to deal too much with, as far as oh crap, there's two of them. Okay, we're gonna run that because we're not gonna be able to kill both of these creatures with the ammo that we have. We're gonna have to switch weapons, and if we have to switch weapons, it's gonna cost us a little bit of time. And time is not something I want to sit there and get hit with while we have two guys on us. So let's run them back. They are almost as fast as we are. It actually seems like they are just as fast. They're not doing any damage to us, but we're not able to get very far away from them. So the technique that I used last time to kind of make sure that they couldn't get in here and couldn't block me from closing the door, which I will show you right here, which is to get right here on the front of it in the turn, and I actually get one square up is where I like to be. And then they stop right here in front of me. And this allows me to get right here and still have enough action points to close the door just like that. And now we got 3 guys over here. Oh, 4 guys. I am so glad that I closed that door, guys. Nothing they can do about it now. But let's go ahead and use our aim shot and hit this guy right there in the face. Yes. And instead of continuing to hit him with my weapon, what I'm going to do is go ahead and cheat a little bit. And I'm going to wait for my aim shot to come back. And the reason I'm doing that is the aim shot's going to do so much more damage, or have a chance at doing so much more damage, that I might actually be able to kill him in 2 rounds. And since I'm low on my rounds, I'm trying to make each one last. Dang it, that sucks. You know what? I'll leave him like that, and I'll move on to the next guy. And I'll explain why I'm going to do that here in a second, guys. The main reason is I do have a melee weapon that does a fair bit of damage. It bounces back and forth. So if I can open up the door, use it on him, and have it bounce to the other guys, it will at least kill that guy, you know? So it's going to kill, hopefully, several of these guys if I get them down to the point where they're kind of injured. Now, again, this is a new experience for me. I did not play somebody who used rounds, you know, actually bullets last time, so having to worry about just running out is kind of a concept that my brain is still trying to wrap its way around, and having to go back and buy ammo is fairly expensive, and I don't really have anything to sell these guys just yet. So yeah, I'm hoping not to have to do that, but we'll definitely have to go back in between this video and the next. We're probably on this video, and I'll show you what I mean by trying to sell stuff to the NPC. He may not want it. He sometimes is very picky, and he's like, no, you know what? All I want today is boots, or all I want today is, you know, clothing or bear traps or something like that, you know. And he may only want 2 or 3, and you may have like 15 of them to sell. So what you end up having to do is store all that stuff in a locker in your room until you get to the point where he wants it. And I always had more than he wanted or willing to sell, because I just never came back. You know, I'd go off and clear an entire dungeon, and then go in there and try to sell. So I always had tons and tons of stuff on me. Where's my knife? Okay, let's go ahead and put the knife. Take that off. Put the knife in my hand. Oh, I don't have enough action points. Let's go ahead and end the turn. There we go. End my turn again. Okay, so I am full on my action points. Let's go back to where we are full with our armed or aim shot, just in case I need to use it. We're going to open up the door, which is going to use a little bit of action points to do, and then we're going to strike this enemy. Oh, yeah, it would help if I had the right weapon on. Jeez, what a waste. Wasted one of my ammos, and now they're going to hit me twice. Oh, jeez, it's not what I wanted, guys. I do apologize. That was poor planning right there. There we go. One more hit. You're dead too, buddy boy. That is probably what would have happened if I had been paying a little bit more attention and made sure we were on the right weapon. A healthy animal heart, biology 25. What are you? We got a rat hound leather component, 26 tailoring, 33 quality. So we do need to go up a little bit more into that. Now, if you came through here without that weapon, without the secret of this gate right here, you may run into some serious issues with taking out all those rat hounds. It could be very, very difficult because you'd be going one after the next after the next, and you'd probably use a fair bit of health hypos. So while we're here, we're going to turn on these power stations. We're going to go back. We're going to repair and heal up. And while we're there, we're going to see if maybe we can sell some items, and maybe, if we're lucky, go ahead and buy some more rounds. We don't need a whole lot. We do need a little bit, though, because without that, I don't know what we're going to do. Like, we can't defend ourselves without a weapon, and we can only use this knife for so long. It uses energy. If you have a knife that doesn't use energy, you can continue to use it even after you know, it's kind of damaged a little bit. You'll still do something with it, but we don't have one of those yet. We don't have any normal stuff, so we definitely want to come over here. Plus, we do have the old man's watch, so let's give it to him and see what he wants to give us in return. Back again? What can old Jones do for you, youngster? I think I found your watch. Yes, that's the one. Where did you find it? You really don't want to know. In the belly of a rat hound. I think he'd be better off not knowing. He'd actually... Yeah, I don't think he wants to know that one. It's covered with, you're right. Best that I don't know. Yeah, I told you, man. You don't want to know. So, can I have it now? There's a few special items I can offer you for it. He rummages through his backpack. I've got this here powerful submachine gun. Perfect working condition. I've got a set of healing hypos. These are good for you. And I've got these here fine looking boots. Look at them. They are fine. See, this is one of those situations where you get to choose how you want to handle it. So that's all right, Jonas. You can have it, or I'll have the submachine gun. That's the route I think I want to go. Give me those health hypos. Can never have too many one of those. I need a new pair of boots. Anyways, I'll trade it for you all, or for all of it. Or, you know, this is a nice looking watch. I think I keep it for myself. If you say that's all right, Jonas, you can have it. From then on, he gives you a discount in the store. That's the route I usually go with, but this guy never has anything for sale that I want. He has like a fishing pole and some bear traps, pretty much it. Like, this guy's shop is very, very pathetic, and he only ever wants like bear traps. So unless you find a lot of bear traps or have the ability to make them, selling to this guy, not really an option. He's one of the worst NPC merchants that I've ever seen in the game so far. And yeah, this is pretty much all I can tell you about that one. So that's why I'm more likely to say, can I have my submachine gun? Short term, obviously. Long run, maybe Jonas might be a good ally to have like this, but nah, it's not really worth it. The boots are somewhat nice, and the health hypos, of course, you're just going to get ripped off on those. Health hypos are nice, but yeah, I don't think it's worth it for you to miss out on the submachine gun. The submachine gun is going to make you more money if you sell it, and the same thing for the boots. So, and then trade all of it for it. I don't think he'll do that. I've never tried it, and I think he'll probably just get angry with you and be like, forget it, I don't want it that bad anyways. Here you go. May it serve you well in dialogue. So what did I get? Let me see what kind of submachine gun I got from that. Type submachine gun. 7.62 millimeter Jagger, 7 to 14 mechanical damage, 12 AP, so much better than the 20 AP the other one was costing me. So let's go with that. Let's unload this one, and we'll go ahead and load one round into this one because that's all I got right there. But that does mean I can sell the other 2 weapons. Actually, the other 3 weapons. So we can always do that. This one is actually damaged already. Oh, it was damaged long before. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's go ahead and see just what he will sell for us. Tunnels, yeah, same thing as before. He wants 2 lockpicking devices and 3 batteries. Well, I don't want to sell him batteries or lockpicking devices. If anything, I want to buy them from him. But yeah, we're gonna avoid you for now, little dude that doesn't give me very good stuff. And of course, we did get another level there, so we'll check that out as well. It doesn't really affect your prices, unless of course you're putting those skills into that. As far as mercantile, that will affect the prices, but I never put anything into that. I guess maybe we should if we're going to be selling to the NPCs a lot, but at later levels, money doesn't really become an issue. At least it didn't for me, but I didn't have to come in here and buy stuff all the time, so that may be why I had plenty of money and nothing to spend it on. Of course, at my skill with a mage, he didn't want to be wearing the best armor anyways, and so I didn't have to buy that either, so definitely something to consider. Now let's see, what do you want? It says right here at the very top what he wants. 2 firearms, 4 boot components, 3 boots, 2 crossbows, 2 helmets, 7 firearm parts, 4 belts, 5 grenades, and he always will buy bullets and regular bolts, so it doesn't necessarily mean he'll give you a good price for it though. But he does want 2 firearms, 2 helmets. We can't make helmets yet. We can't make boots either. And he doesn't want any armor. So we have all that Radhound leather armor or pelts for no reason. He won't buy any of it. Anything that he will buy will be in gray or highlighted gray, I guess I should say. The other stuff is all darkened, and he won't buy any of that. We're going to go ahead and sell the bows or the bolts. And if you click auto, it tells you what he'll buy those for 1 credit for every bolt. That's not too bad. And we want 7.62 rounds, standard rounds. Okay, so let's see if we throw those on there. 104 rounds. What does he want for that? We don't have enough for what he wants. He will not only get all his money back, the 41 SGS credits, he'll want 70 of ours and far more than we have available to buy, unfortunately. So let's see. What about 7.62mm Hawker? Throw that on there. 7.62, come on. There we go. So 7.62mm Hawker, along with 65 credits and the 41 bolts, he will do for all that round. That is nuts. I don't like doing that at all. Let's see. 5mm. I want to keep the 5mm. I don't need the 7.62, so we'll throw that in the list and see how much we'll get back. So we'll get back all of our money. We'll have to sell him 2 weapons, all the bolts, and we'll get the rounds and 132 SGS credits. So that's not too bad. Well, I think I'll go with that deal over any of the other ones. Grenades, I want to hold on to my grenades. I want to hold on to my ammo. Let's see, does he have anything else that we could use? 5mm rounds, I think we could definitely use a few of those. Let's see, what do you have? 5mm, 5mm. Where are your 5mm? 9. I guess they're in order. But he doesn't have any normal ones. All he has is the W. There we go. How about 120? And he wants 70. Well, we don't need 120. Let's put those back. Let's split that. I think you have to hold control down. Shift. Yeah, shift. And you can split it into half. I think half is a good amount. Let's put that there. We'll still get 12 credits, all the rounds that we could probably want for now. And all we lose are items that we were here to sell anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And we finally got some ammo, guys. We got some ammo. We lost some weight, which is good. Let's go ahead and reload weapon. Come on. Oh, it's not... I guess if you don't have it equipped, he won't reload it right away for you. Let's go ahead and move that back. We'll go with the 5mm and reload that one as well. Nice. Fantastic. Okay, so since nobody here wants to buy that armor, again, only NPCs that use or sells that stuff will buy that type of item. So there's only one person here in town that buys or sells weapons or armor, and that's the guy we just talked to. If you go to the medical guy, all he wants is medical. If you go to the engineering guy, all he wants is engineering stuff. So we might as well store all of the stuff that we don't need as far as the clothing in this little foot locker over here. I guess we'll have to drag, yeah, we'll have to drag each one over. So let's go ahead and drag it over. They do weigh a little bit. You can see my weight is at 78. It's going down as we throw these in there. So we're going to clear up probably like 20 pounds right there that we don't need necessarily to have on us. Let's see, what else do we have? Anything that weighs quite a bit. The hearts we don't need to have on us. It's 10 pounds for all 4 of those hearts. These weigh a little bit, but we don't need 3 pounds right there, so we'll throw those in there for now. Let's see, gasoline weighs a little bit. We'll throw that in there. What else do we have? Anything else? Crossbow. We could have sold the crossbow. That weighs 3 pounds. Yeah. I think I'll go back and sell that, actually, so we can have a little bit of cash, because he did say he would buy a crossbow, and I forgot all about that. And we're 37 at 180, so we should be good there. So let's go back. Again, it's nice if you separate these things. So all your armor should go in the foot locker, all your biology stuff go into another locker, things like that sort. Really will help you out. And I didn't do that at first. I will go back and sort that stuff out off camera. But for now, I think it's good just kind of throwing it in there, because there's not too much to kind of get in the way right now. Let's see. You still want 2 crossbow parts, 3 helmets. Oh, so you didn't want the crossbow. You just want the parts from it. And I don't have the salvage skill, so there's not much I can do about that. Okay, well, that sucks. What kind of weapons are you selling? Just let me look at that real quick, guys. Hawker, Jagger, type submachine gun. Yeah, submachine gun types. Okay, so that's what they got in there for now. Let's see. I'm gonna switch back to my submachine gun. I like these things. These are going to be really cool. We do have a couple more bases to activate out there, which is why I'm going back out. We could go talk to Tanner. I believe he probably would accept the ones that we activated right now, because that's what it used to be. You only need 3 out of the 5, but I want to get the other ones. There's experience to be had, and there's loot to be had. And every single time you open up a crate, you never know what you're going to get out of that. So I am hoping we'll get something pretty good. Come on, load up already. What are you taking for? There we go. But yeah, it's a really cool game, guys. If you had not tried this one yet, you're kind of intimidated because it looks a little difficult. I won't lie to you, it is difficult. Actually, before we go back out, I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I was already damaged, and we have a level to give ourselves. So let's go ahead and do the level and see, what do we want to put our points into? Everything that we normally do. 25, 25. Let's go into lockpicking and hacking. Definitely max those out. We do need to give ourselves a bit more tailoring, so we can do some of those skins that we didn't have the ability to do just yet. Electronics, I think I'm good. And biology, let's go ahead and max that out. Any more feats? No more feats. And one more level for another one of those base. Okay, so let's do this. And I do apologize for all the loading. It kind of sucks when you have to watch that, but it is part of the game. And some of you have left comments saying you want to see everything. I mentioned that I would remove the fact every time I need to go back to town to heal out of the videos, and some of you were like, no, we want to see that. And I like showing it to you. I like showing you the fact that the game is not as straightforward as some of the other videos that you see. But if you want to watch some of those other ones, I did do a Let's Play. Let's do medical. I have done Let's Plays in the past with my mage that were very concise. You know, it's very, there's the battle. When I need to heal, I pause it, edit the scene, go back to town, heal, do whatever it is that I need to go do, and then boom, I'm already back into battle within a second, and you guys don't have to see any of that stuff. But this time around, you guys want to see more, and I'm happy to show it to you. It may be a little boring for some people, but, you know, there it is. It's part of the game. And when I play a game, when I watch people play games, I like to see the boring bits, to be honest, because if you play games like Final Fantasy, there is a lot to that game, which is just running from place to place, talking to the same guy over and over again. And when you talk to people who have played that game, you will constantly hear them be like, oh yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. That guy, you had to go talk to him every 5 minutes, or yeah, you remember you had to run back, you know, 14, 20 minutes to the nearest base so that you can do this or that. And people will be like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It gives you that context because you did that and you understand what that is. But if you watch a video and somebody takes all that out, and then people were like, yeah, you remember how you do that? They'd be like, no, I don't think I remember even seeing that, but like once in the video. That wasn't a thing, was it? And yeah, you can tell from people who played the game, from people who watched the game, and I want you guys to have that experience of playing the game without even having to play the game. Like, you understand what that means and the fact that you had to do it over and over and over again. Again, some of you may not want that experience and be like, I'm happy to cut out all that unnecessary stuff rather than having to watch it. But hopefully, if my commentary is good enough and you guys enjoy it, you can put up with a little bit of the slow times. Because on this game, one of the things I like talking about on this one is just the sheer amount of different things you can find out here. I went out exploring once on one of my other playthroughs, and there we go. There's the trapdoor. I was going to say, where's it at? I went out exploring one time, and I literally ran around for, I think, an hour and a half just exploring the area that the game had to offer. I didn't really find anything that great. I found a few camps. I didn't find any quests. I did find lots of mobs to kill, so lots of experience, extra experience that I didn't have before. But nothing fantastic, nothing that like blow your socks off and you're like, ooh, yeah, thankfully I found that. We really, really needed it. So yeah, I guess we've pretty much found everything, huh? I thought there was one more base, one more outpost that we hadn't found yet. Huh, let's go back. Oh, you know what it is. Let's go back one. I'm pretty sure there was. Over here, maybe? Huh. I thought this place was bigger. It's been a while, but I thought this place was bigger. No, that's pretty much it, guys. That's the whole dungeon right there. Okay, so I guess I didn't need to come back out here. I guess we found everything we want to find. But it's best to be safe than sorry. It's one of those things where if you leave stuff behind, you're going to kind of regret it. There's one place a little bit further into the game that we're going to be going not too far from here, probably in the next episode, that has a secret tunnel or secret entrance that you have to unlock through a few tasks, a few quests, and there's these creatures inside. I won't spoil too much of it for you. I won't give the name of them away, but these creatures are so powerful that I went in there a little earlier than I probably should have, and they wiped the floor with me, guys. They poisoned me, they stunned me, they kept spawning. I didn't realize what the trick was between them. Like they have a certain way about them. Again, I don't want to give too much away until we get to that point, but they have a certain tactic that you have to use to get past those guys. And I didn't realize what it was, and I wasted a lot of time and energy and experience, or not experience, but health potions to kill them. And in the end, didn't really even make a dent in their population because I didn't understand what I was doing. So yeah, it's just one of those things where you have to go off, you have to learn, you have to get that experience, and you make mistakes, and sometimes it's for the best. You get a little bit of experience that way. Let's see, administrative, no, I think it's common. Yeah, the common cantinas, where we can talk to Hadrian Turner and see what he has in store for us. Probably a little bit of experience. I should say a lot of experience, because we did a nice little quest for this guy. Took a couple episodes, but we got it done. We get our jobs done, guys. He nods. AC? I've reactivated the power generators as well as some of the stations. What can you tell me about these outposts and crossroads? Let's go ahead and do that. Good work. We can now start the restoration process. Here are some credits. Excellent. So what's next on the agenda? There are a few more jobs waiting for you, actually. Brett needs someone to do a hopper roundup. He'll instruct you on what exactly you need to do and how to do it. Go speak to him on the agronomy level. Okay, so we are going to do that. After you complete this task, come and see me again. I had a couple questions, actually. What can you tell me? Okay, we've already done all that. What is your policy of neutrality exactly? We taken... We are not necessarily against the idea of unification, but at this point it would not be beneficial for us to merge into this large, centralized organization, since we stand to lose more than we might gain. Also, many of our members come from different organizations, various points in our conflict with another protectorates. Yeah, so basically what he said last time. Okay, I just wanted to see if he had anything new to say. We can come in here every so often and see if they have anything new for the rumors and things of that sort. She does have stuff every so often. I never really got too much out of her, but rumor has there's quite a number of people sitting outside Union Station, Embassy, and Junkyard. I guess they've been feeding them good. Got any rumors? Heard any of the ferry we're taken to the pirates? They've got... Okay, no, there's nothing good there. Okay, so we can go do the hopper roundup, or we can go do Quicksilver's... let's see. There we go. or we can do Quicksilver's quest. I would suggest doing the roundup before you go down and do his quest line. He's a little difficult, to be honest, and the creatures you're going to be fighting down there are not going to be the ones that you've been fighting up here, and yeah, they're going to wreck you a little bit unless you know what to expect. So let's go ahead and talk to Big Brett. Let's see, I've been tasked with helping you with Hopper Roundup. Very good. So say, have you ever captured a Hopper? Yes, I have. Just point me to the gear. No? I don't even know what that is. So I've done this, yes, I know exactly what he wants us to do, but we're going to go through the whole list of what he says so that you guys can hear exactly how they want you to do, because they may have changed things since the last one. First, go to the storage room. It's in the room with the 2 entrances just across the hallway, and get some of the dog crates. You'll need them to hold your query. Getting them inside won't be easy, though. As soon as they sense you're coming, they'll scurry off and crawl through the crevices in the cave wall. So you'll need to sneak up on them and immobilize them with a net. You'll find those in the storage room as well. Take as many as you need. You could also try to sneak up on them, but it's not easy. Your hunting ground in the Mushroom Cove. Head south for the Crossroad Watch and turn right at the first chance. You'll come across a big cavern with a lake. I'll need 3 healthy specimens. Good luck. Oh, and by the way, I've also sent a young man called Newton to catch some hoppers. It's been a while. See if you can find him and learn what's taking him so long. What do you need? More hoppers? Looks like you have plenty back there. What is the Mushroom Cove? Who's Newton? I'll get right on it. I have a feeling this is going to be a long day. I don't think this is the right job for me. Is there something else I could do? So let's ask him a few questions before we head out. Why do you need more hoppers? Inbreeding makes hoppers susceptible to disease. It is necessary to freshen up the gene pool with new specimens as often as possible. What is the Mushroom Cove? It's a place where a couple of streams and rivers join up from a cove. From there, the water flows further down as river, which is joined by other streams and rivers and becomes more and more treacherous as it journeys on. Presumably, it leads straight down into the deep caverns and ends in a magnificent waterfall, but I'm not sure I believe that. Well, I would assume that it would. I mean, you know, it's water. Water seems to go wherever it feels like. I imagine that's probably pretty beautiful. So let's see, who's Newton? Well, he's just like you, a newcomer who needs to learn the basics of what it takes for the station to operate. I've sent him to catch hoppers. He should have been back by now, though. I hope he hasn't gotten himself into some sort of trouble. Me too. So please look for him while you're there. Okay, we'll definitely do that. Let's see, right on, we'll get on to it, guys. Of course, this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. I do want to thank you all for coming out and watching. If you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below because I do love hearing back from you guys, and I will make sure to catch you all next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.